Deputy Superintendent Rodney Heatherton. Director of Personnel and Compliance, Kevin Claren. Athletic Director, Adrian Trebatowski. And a host of Swartz Creek teachers and support staff sitting to the left and right sides of this stage, as well as being infused throughout this stadium. Let's give them a big round of applause. We also welcome middle school principal Melissa Titsworth and assistant principals Tony Suhanek and Nate Gatlin. VLC Director and Gaines Principal Jody Morgan. Cyrene Principal Michelle Wildy. Elms Road Principal Dave Simonson. Deke Principal Katie Preer. Morris Principal Alice Lashbrook. Thank you, Mandy Cummins, Michelle Loader, and team for planning today's commencement ceremony. And of course, thank you, families and friends, for all you have done to make this day possible for this senior class. I'd like to take a moment and recognize our students achieving top 10 honors. If these students would please stand when I say your name. Hayden Kelly. Deanna Johnson. Cora Alexander. Clarissa Rushton. Claudia Bobrowski. Sarah Strauss. Mackenzie Cowan. Gabrielle Miller. Our salutatorian, Joseph Rohde. And our 2022 valedictorian, Isabella Sanford. In my 5 years as high school principal, this class has made me extremely proud. They have been so much fun to work with, representing us well and modeling what we hope for our students to be after a 13-year experience in the Swartz Creek Community Schools. This class is filled with all-around good people. I know you're not supposed to have favorites, but I'm proud to say that this class of 2022 has been my favorite senior class so far. Our mission statement says we are a family committed to excellence, instilling the values of integrity and compassion, and encouraging every individual to embrace challenges through continuous learning. I'd like to draw your attention to the idea of embracing challenges. How fitting this statement is for this senior class in particular. They have been the class most impacted by this pandemic, starting off as freshmen and then having an altered experience after leaving for an extended spring break. They were given a real-life education on what it means to embrace challenges. They experienced the change of the delivery of education as the test group for online learning. The structure of education will never be the same as a result of this pandemic. The new normal will continue to envelop online platforms as a supplement to learning for all those who follow. And for many, it will be their main mode of receiving an education. Seniors, you will forever remember the experience you had to endure. I'm certain you will tell your grandchildren about the impact of being a high school student during the pandemic. And while it was a challenging experience, you are stronger for enduring it. Seniors, I promise you, if you make the decision to embrace challenges as opportunities to hone who you are, circumstances will not prevent you from living a life filled with great satisfaction and success. Your family and your school family have equipped you with the tools needed to go forth and make a difference in the things that matter: life, family, friends, and career. Only you can create your story. We are rooting for you, and we look forward to hearing of the trails you blaze. You are forever dragons. At this time, we'd like to share a short video, then welcome Superintendent Ben Micah to share some words of celebration. But one more time, let's hear it for this class of 2022.
And that's it. High school is over.
In elementary school, 2022 seemed so far away.
Now it's here, and it's over.
We were always told to value our high school experience.
I wish we listened.
All that time studying really paid off.
We're here for one last time, all together.
In our caps and gowns, looking all grown up.
This is a lot different than 5th grade graduation.
As soon as that diploma hits our hands, we're done, for good.
No more dances.
No more pep assemblies.
No more student sections.
No more striving for varsity.
No more passing out while giving blood. Chris.
No more band camp sunburns.
No more beach days.
Our first and last prom.
No more shaving cream battles.
No more excitement of who's getting queen.
No more stunt battles.
No more ITC.
No more goofing off in class.
No more high school.
Ever.
And that's it.
Class of 2022 out.
Congratulations, class of 2022. You've made it through COVID cancellations, social isolation, and many other crazy things in our world. You've made it here today. And 228 of you are going to walk across this stage and leave today as graduates. I'm going to be brief because I promised that I would be shorter up here than Mr. Kitchen. But I want to give two things that I've been thinking about this year, and I've watched you since you've been in 8th grade. I hope that you'll be able to take these away, and if you follow these two things, I think they will help you navigate life in ways that are profound. Quickly, number one, seek meaning over pleasure. This is also somewhat counterintuitive. True happiness is something that comes from meaningful pursuit and sacrifice, not superficial or unfulfilling shortcuts. Sometimes it might be staying in bed to get healthy, even if you want to work. Other times it might be staying late at work on a Friday. However it looks, it always involves choosing meaning by making a sacrifice, rather than temporary happiness by choosing pleasure. If you develop this skill and habit, you will be in a rare percentage of people who have figured it out. It will prove invaluable to your success as well as your true happiness in life, not just a fleeting happiness. Instead of living like there is no tomorrow, live like you're building a legacy. The second thing, and this is really important, deeply listen to other people. Adults have given you such poor examples. Everyone wants to be right. Nobody listens to anybody anymore. It didn't used to be that way. The sad example that you've been given does not mean that you cannot start to chart a new course for our world. Learn to be accepting and inclusive of people who have different ideas than you. You can actually learn something from people who have a slightly different perspective. Instead of engaging in the tribalism we see on social media and most politics, try actually listening deeply to someone else and trying to understand them. Roy Bennett is quoted with saying, "Listen with curiosity, speak with honesty, act with integrity. The greatest problem with communication is we don't listen to understand, we listen to reply. When we listen with curiosity, we don't listen with the intent to reply, we listen for what's behind the words. Do not listen by only pausing and waiting for your turn to talk. Instead, seek out wisdom, new perspectives, and opportunities to learn from every individual you encounter. You are an amazing group of young people. You've been through so much. It is a special day of accomplishment for you, and you leave here today, set an example for the people in your world. You have it in you, and you will be the generation that saves a world that in many ways has lost its way. I'm proud of you, honored to be sitting here with you today to celebrate. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Go Dragons.
Can you believe we all made it this far? I remember 4 years ago when our biggest problems were being able to find our lockers, if we were going to get locked in them by upperclassmen, and being able to find a spot at lunch with our friends. Entering high school was a big transition from middle school, and I remember looking up to the seniors and counting down the days we would be in their spots. I never realized how fast time flies by when you're having fun, because now, 4 years later, here we are, graduating. It seems like just yesterday we were told we would get a long spring break during sophomore year, and all of a sudden we're going to receive high school diplomas. Looking back on previous classes that didn't get a graduation ceremony, I can't help but be grateful just to be here. Then junior year hits, and we finally get some freedom to be back in school. Although we had to wear masks and quarantine, we all made it work and pulled through a tough year of SATs, ACTs, and chemistry. Finally, senior year comes around, and we were all so excited to be almost done. We all looked back and remembered how hard it was to get to this point, but we never stopped to think it was almost over. This year flew by, at least for me, and I had so much fun making senior year the best year yet. With senioritis hitting and easy classes we wanted to skip, we all pulled through and it paid off. Throughout the past 4 years at Swartz Creek High School, we have been through a lot. Even though we had to take online classes, quarantined for weeks at a time, and were forced to take difficult required classes, we all put in a lot of hard work to get to where we are today, some more than others. In the future, when we are off in the real world, we will all look back and remember the amazing teachers that helped us along the way. I know most teachers care about each and every one of us like we're their own kids, and our community does an amazing job of trying to include everyone. After throwing our caps in the air, we will always remember the friends and family that helped us throughout the way, and the sacrifices we made to be sitting here today. At least for me personally, I don't know if I could have done it without my friends and family by my side every step of the way, and I know that goes for most of you guys too. I'm so proud of every single one of you guys and how far we have come, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for us. See you all in 10 years at the class reunion.
Hello staff, families, and the class of 2022. It is an honor to be speaking here today as your class valedictorian. I would like to start by thanking those who made this possible. My parents who pushed me to get to where I am today, all of my teachers who have challenged me to do more and expand my boundaries, and my friends who have always been there to help me. I think I'm speaking for all of us when I say that the past few years have been difficult. Our classes often joke that we were the guinea pigs for school policies. Any changes within the school were usually made starting with us. So we've had some ups and downs. Then there's the obvious. Our freshman year was our only normal year of high school. And since then, we've dealt with a global pandemic and trying to maintain a sense of normalcy through chaos. Missing out on school dances, in-person learning, and sports undoubtedly impacted everyone here today. But beyond the pandemic, it is essential to focus on another epidemic threatening our lives: gun violence. As someone who is not the most avid public speaker, I struggled to come up with a speech that stood out from the cliche mold that graduation speeches most often fit. I thought about all of my favorite subjects: calculus, physics, chemistry. How could I relate school to current events? Well, it turns out that chemistry is not only a great subject, but a great analogy. By definition, a catalyst is a substance that speeds up a chemical reaction, or in other words, speeds up change. Each of you here today is a catalyst. On May 24th at 2:27 p.m., a man armed with an AR-15 entered Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas. 21 people died, 19 of them were children. Oxford High School, only 45 minutes away from here, November 30th, 2021. 4 students killed. Over 100 children have been killed by gun violence on school grounds. I ask that you look at your fellow graduates. To those in the audience, I ask that you look at the seats that we sit in. Imagine half of them empty. Over 100 kids will never sit where we are today. Over 100 kids will never grow up and lead the next generation and have a voice. I ask one simple question here: why? After Columbine, where 13 people were killed, we vowed to never let it happen again. 13 years later, 26 people died at Sandy Hook Elementary School. Marjorie Stoneman Douglas, 17 dead, never again. Santa Fe High School, 10 dead, never again. When will it end? How many children and teachers have to lay down their lives before we decide to do something? I'm directing this at all and any who will listen as both a warning and an inspiration. Our generation is the catalyst for change. I cannot stress how important it is that each and every one of you make your voice heard. Change does not happen overnight, nor does it happen on its own. We are the up-and-coming generation. We can make a difference, but it takes more than one person speaking up. I'm extremely thankful to have the privilege to be in a position today where I can have an opportunity to stand in front of you all and have my voice be heard. It is moments like this that must be used for advocacy. As a generation who has experienced unprecedented change in our lives, it is time that we become the change. Before I conclude, I implore that each and every one of you speak up. Make your voice heard because you deserve to be listened to. Be a catalyst for change. Thank you.
Possibilities. Good afternoon, class of 2022, friends and family, teachers and administrators, coaches and counselors, and welcome to the culmination of the past 4 formative years. We actually somehow made it, senioritis and all. Regardless of personal high school experience, all of us will proudly move each of our tassels to the left side of our caps. Again, congratulations, Swartz Creek High School, class of 2022. For those who don't know me well, I personally have an affinity for mathematics, the sciences, the Dragon Band, and specifically chemistry. For as far back as I can remember, I have particularly enjoyed the natural sciences and find they come easily to me. However, several of you out there cringe at the idea of math, chemistry, or band as enjoyable. You'd much rather work out and improve athletic ability, read the works of Shakespeare, or practice singing with a choir than apply the fundamental theorem of calculus to integrals. That's a great thing. If one subject of interest is the bane of your existence, you may have a far different discipline that is heaven in comparison. After all, one man's trash is another man's treasure. The key takeaway is that each individual must discover that area which suits them and must incorporate it in their everyday life. I challenge each of my fellow graduates, after we move on to bigger and better things, to identify that central purpose, that central passion, which animates us to solve key problems and advance our community forward. However, it's also not that simple. All of us need a stable profession to make ends meet, and we often aren't among the luckiest who can use their dream as a stable source of income. There are only so many positions open for a Netflix film critic or video game tester, after all. Because of this fact, every individual must give up at least a small piece of their ideal world for reality and undergo self-sacrifice. While it may be difficult, this graduating class knows this all too well. How many countless hours have been spent studying to raise a grade by a letter? Or how many seconds of pain have been experienced to sprint a couple seconds faster? The truth is, my fellow graduates, that we can't reduce the hardship, but we can realign our mentalities to take on the hardship as an opportunity. When people accept opportunities as avenues for growth, those disciplines they once disliked may actually change into ones they begin to love. Your old trash becomes your new treasure. I personally learned recently to never surpass opportunities when I joined long distance track for one season this January. I never really was an active or athletic person, but I applied myself every run and started to realize how exciting they were. And I even found a love of competition during races. Had I joined freshman year or even earlier, there's a possibility I would have faced even greater improvement compared to the end of my season. In short, future possibilities require self-sacrifice to turn personal weaknesses into strengths. And self-sacrifice may mean that we must temper our wildest dreams for other worthwhile pursuits. To address the elephant in the stadium, while true that COVID-19 stole innumerable opportunities, both educational and personal, from our wonderful graduating class, we must not be afraid of challenges and possibilities. The future holds both exhilarating opportunities and destructive paths. For the sake of a fulfilled life, man must labor in humility towards this truth. The future is perilous. This is the most practical bit of advice I can give. Never be too certain of your present situation, and live at peace with the future, whatever it may be. The possibilities truly are endless, good or bad. Seniors of 2022, it is our time to go out into the world. I urge each of you to apply yourself on every occasion you come across and to prioritize personal advancement. Be keen in understanding your strengths and utilize them for the benefit of all. Above all, approach all that you do with a meek attitude for secure fulfillment rather than inauthentic happiness. And as a side note, remember our home, Swartz Creek. Whether we accept it or not, this amazing crew of teachers and staff are one catalyst that formulated each of us as we are now. Give thanks in the future to the support which illuminated your utmost potential. Thank all of you for your time, and congratulations to the graduating class of 2022.
Now it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for, the calling of the graduates. I'd like to invite Miss Chris Bradford and Miss Paula Look to the stage. They will be calling names today. And first row, if you'd please stand and make your way over.
That's off different than we thought anyway. Is it on? Right now, I think.
Isabel Sanford.
Joseph Road.
Gabrielle Miller.
Mackenzie Cowan.
Sarah Strauss.
Claudia Bobrowski.
Clarissa Rushton.
Cora Alexander.
Deanna Johnson.
Hayden Kelly.
Aubrey Brown.
Ryan Brown.
Kaylee Cole.
Elena Cook.
Rachel Ecclestaffer.
Chelsea Fortier.
Regina Garland.
Ethan Herfurth.
Jason Hernandez.
Hope Lane.
Charles Mordica.
Sarah Perez.
Charlotte Perky.
Madison Regester.
Hey, Will. William Roth.
Roe Todd.
Emma Vilders.
Devin Warfield.
Skylar Clark.
Say it for me once.
Halaba.
Alec Halaba.
Michaela Laporte.
Espen Marshall.
Aubrey Sandlin.
Brady Tobbits.
Jenna Adams.
Elzatra. Zaid Elzatra.
Anna Alexander.
Jackson Ambergy. I said it wrong anyway.
Jarek Angel.
Emily Archer.
Jeffrey Asmus.
Kelsey Atherton.
Sydney Arand.
Kelsey Ballard.
Lena Bennett.
Mackenzie Bowserman.
Matthew Beasley.
Jonathan Bedell.
Cole Belknap.
Emma Bell.
Allison Bell Green.
Ted Bidwell.
Dadarius Blackamore.
Riley Blue.
Lane Bloss.
Fabian Booth.
Got it?
Yep.
Okay.
Jakari Boyd.
They want us to slow down. Gabrielle Brandt.
Megan Braun.
Jasmine Broughton.
Ethan Brown.
Samaria Brown.
Tyler Brown.
Kylinda Burgone.
Grace Carney.
Zachary Carpenter.
Hannah Carter.
Connor Cassavoy.
Annalisa Castillo.
Nicholas Cosby.
Asia Chappelle.
Carson Cheney.
Abigail Christensen.
Nadia Clark.
Tyler Cahoon.
Tyler Cole.
Carissa Cooper.
Austin Corbett.
Aaron Cord.
Brandon Coulter.
Tyler Crow.
Eden Decker.
Lillian Decker.
Evelyn DeLauter.
Lauren Dennison.
Kira Denson.
Christian DePero.
Colin Dykeman.
Michael Dykus.
Cody Domine.
Tyler Dove.
Alyssa Dubell.
Christopher Durden.
Ethan English.
Jonathan Fairchild.
Joseph Ferguson.
Mason Figgins.
Michaela Fitante.
Kylie Foth.
It's Franzone.
Truly Franzoni.
What's up? You got a card?
Got a card? What's your name?
Brendan Garcia.
Marcus Garcia.
McKenna Gardner.
Forgot his card, I remember that.
Name?
Bo Gibson.
McKenna Glenn.
Ashley Golembeski.
Jared Graham.
Bronson Grewatch.
Ryan Haggerty.
Caleb Hall.
It's pronounced Hamby.
Faith Hamby.
Hamilla.
Tyler Hamilla.
Travian Harper.
I don't even know. I think I have it.
Raphael Hayter.
Did I say it wrong?
Alexander Hecht.
Hank Henry.
Amy Hill.
Trevor Hill.
Tristan Hinckley.
Lillian Honkanen.
Christian Horn.
Danielle Huck.
Ashley Hubbard.
Sydney Hutchinson.
Heath Jarvis.
Nicholas Johnson.
Abigail Johnston.
Galvin Jones.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi. Cannot wait. Can I come up?
You can come up.
I am like...
Gavin Jones.
Emma Carnes.
Ethan Cortez.
Last name? Chandler Kies.
Aldrich.
Aldrich King.
Madison Claypock.
Jaden Knotts.
Ashton Kebke.
Allison Kowalko.
Cade Cosma.
Ryan LaFramboise.
Landon Lawrence.
Sarah Leach.
Joseph Ling.
Caden Locasio.
Kayla Lockwood.
Braden Masumi.
Shannon Mackey.
Liam Mangat.
Callahan Marr.
Zane Martinez.
Jordan Massey.
Caleb McCall.
Benjamin McGee Britt.
Easton Merrill.
Grayson Middleton.
Sydney Mills.
Liliana Molina.
Connor Moore.
Olivia Morrison.
Mitchell Murray.
Caden Nardi.
Parker Neal.
Chandler Nelson.
Carter Pfeiffer.
Logan Proctor.
Harley Putman.
James Putnam.
Alyssa Quiggin.
Isaac Randolph.
They didn't give me my card. My name's Diablo Reeves.
Diablo Reeves.
Dylan Rembowski.
Haven Rickman.
Jacqueline Ryers.
Elena Saldana Huntley.
Matthew Sanders.
You already know mine.
I do. Amadou Sarr.
Christopher Scott.
Brian Seffernick.
Jackson Sturgis.
Anthony Sharp.
Logan Sharp.
Lillian Shepard.
Emily Shin.
Samuel Schustock.
Emily Smith.
Morgan Snyder.
Faith Sorvula.
Cameron Spencer.
Grace Sproul.
Braden Starnes.
Dawson Stebbins.
Miranda Stogner.
Zoe Swartek.
Kenneth Thayer.
Alana Thomas.
Amariana Thompson.
Emma Travis.
Brooklyn Turner. Caden Updike.
First name is Zariah.
Zariah Vickers.
Mason View.
Jacob Villerer.
Asher von Brockdorf.
Roland Walters.
Ashlyn Walters.
Madeline Warden.
Peyton Warner.
Logan Watkins.
Morena Wiegand.
Miranda Whitten.
Alexis Wisniewski.
David Wright.
Paige Yaks.
Jaleel Youngblood.
And finally, Macy Zimmer. Jeez. He was worried about us.
At this time, I'd like to invite Superintendent Mr. Ben Micah to join me at the podium. I hereby certify as the principal of Swartz Creek High School that the young men and women before you today have met or exceeded the graduation requirements set forth by the state of Michigan and the Swartz Creek Community Schools Board of Education. I present these students today for consideration for graduation.
At this time, I would like to invite the class of 2022 officers to the graduation bell. In a moment, we will signify the transition from student to graduate by moving your tassel from the right to the left through the bell ceremony led by your officers. Mr. Kitchen, I receive your recommendation for graduation on the grounds the students before us today have been verified to have fulfilled their duty to meet all applicable requirements for graduation. Therefore, by the power vested in me by the great state of Michigan and the Swartz Creek Community Schools Board of Education, I hereby pronounce this 2022 class as graduates of Swartz Creek Community Schools.